Liv is the rawest rookie I've ever seen in my life, and I'm not even joking. But
okay, she's talking about Olivia Miles, the rawest rookie. This is before Caitlin Clark came up.
You know me. I wouldn't even just be saying just anything, bro. Like with my own eyes, like, I ain't gonna lie, Caitlin Clark raw as fuck too. But I ain't like in practice with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not like every day I'm sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just...
Courtney Williams sat there, a grin on her face, talking about her teammate. It was the kind of talk you hear in locker rooms across the league, an honest, veteran appraisal of a rookie's talent. But then something happened. A pause. A shift in the air. Courtney Williams caught herself. The words that followed weren't just a compliment. They were a seismic revelation in the WNBA. She called Caitlin Clark the rawest rookie she had ever seen. That statement, the raw admission from one of the league's most respected players, is the crack in the dam. For years, the narrative around Caitlin Clark has been one of friction. A clash between an unprecedented, skyrocketing talent and a league seemingly resistant to the gravity of her star power. But when Courtney Williams, one of the most authentic, no-nonsense players in the game, steps into the frame and speaks the truth that so many others have been too proud to admit, the entire paradigm shifts. This is the moment the silent treatment of Caitlin Clark's greatness ended. This is the moment where the code of silence in the WNBA was broken, not by a journalist, not by a fan, but by one of its own gladiators. Courtney Williams isn't just a player, she's a cultural force on the court. Her words carry weight. Her honesty was a necessary correction to a league-wide narrative that had been, for too long, tainted by something that looked a lot like jealousy. In a landscape where veterans were more likely to throw an elbow than a compliment, Courtney Williams did the unthinkable. She took a step back, looked at the chaos Caitlin Clark creates on the court, and admitted she is simply built different. To understand the magnitude of Courtney Williams' admission, you have to understand the war zone Caitlin Clark stepped into. From her first game, the WNBA unleashed its most brutal weapon on her: relentless, physical defense. Every team's scouting report was a blueprint to break Caitlin Clark. It was full court presses, traps at the half-court line, and hard fouls that bordered on intentional. This is the Caitlin Clark treatment. It's the kind of defense reserved for generational talents. Think of the Jordan rules or the hack-a-shack, but with a modern, vindictive twist. The league, as an organism, seemed to want to see if Caitlin Clark could handle the heat.
She really that got me, like, bro.
Yes.
She good, bro. Like, she's cold for real. But
See, look. First she was talking about her teammate. She's like, yo, Olivia Miles cold. You got to think she's seeing Olivia Miles every day, practice, live in games, doing whatever she want, talking trash. But then it popped in her mind. Wait a minute. I can't get beside myself. Caitlin Clark is like that. Now, I don't see her every game. I don't see her in practice every day. But I know from seeing her on...
That clip is the smoking gun. It's Courtney Williams breaking down the tape in real time, dissecting the sheer audacity of Caitlin Clark's game. She's a guard who sees the floor in 4D. While other players are catching their breath, Caitlin Clark is plotting your demise from 30 feet out. But here's where the drama intensifies. A stark comparison was made when her fellow rookie, Olivia Miles, started tearing up the league. Olivia Miles, the new phenom, the fearless ball handler. Teams didn't treat her like Caitlin Clark. The defense against Olivia Miles was, according to the analysts, about 25% of the intensity. The result? Olivia Miles struggled mightily in crucial moments. It was a damning indictment of the league's hypocrisy. The moment the Caitlin Clark pressure is applied, even the best rookies crumble. Courtney Williams saw this. She sees Olivia Miles every day in practice, destroying defenders, talking her talk. But the key phrase here is she's doing this consistently. The difference between Olivia Miles and Caitlin Clark isn't just talent, it's the relentless consistency of it. Caitlin Clark isn't just a flash in the pan, she's an inferno that doesn't go out. She shattered 62 records as a rookie. The weight Caitlin Clark carries, the nightly expectation that she must drop 30 and dish 10 assists while being mauled by the league's best defenders, has warped our perception of greatness. We have normalized the impossible. When other rookies like Olivia Miles get a fraction of that pressure and crumble, it proves Caitlin Clark isn't just surviving the WNBA, she is dismantling it.
So that was Courtney Williams initially speaking about Olivia Miles, but then Caitlin Clark came up because she's like, wait a minute. Caitlin Clark broke 62 records as a rookie. Yeah, she's like that. Nobody's getting defended like her. And it just sucks that the rest of this league can't be as honest about the Caitlin Clark talent and the Caitlin Clark effect and impact as Courtney Williams has been. Shout out to the stud butts.
Courtney Williams is pointing out the fundamental shift that needs to happen. The league has been treating Caitlin Clark like an invader, a gimmick, rather than the messiah of the modern game. The fact that Caitlin Clark is the most guarded, most physically assaulted player in the league and still breaks records is not a testament to the league's competitive spirit. It is a testament to Caitlin Clark's alien resilience. Courtney Williams is essentially calling out her peers, asking why they can't just be objective. She's challenging the culture of silence and hatred. It's not just about basketball, it's about humanity. Can the WNBA be a place where greatness is celebrated? Or is it a place where it is crushed under the weight of collective insecurity? The impact of Courtney Williams' words is tectonic. It's a franchise-altering sentiment. When a star of her caliber validates Caitlin Clark in such a raw manner, the us versus them narrative crumbles. It opens the door for others. It gives permission to teammates, coaches, and management to truly build around Caitlin Clark rather than just using her for ticket sales. For too long, the narrative was Caitlin Clark is good, but Courtney Williams just removed the but. This honesty is a direct challenge to the coaching staff, specifically head coach Stephanie White. There is a war in Indiana. The friction is between the old school, egalitarian offense and the reality that Caitlin Clark is the engine. You can't put a Ferrari engine in a Ford Focus and expect it to handle the same. The call is to give Caitlin Clark the keys. This isn't just about playing time. It's about the scheme. It's about letting Caitlin Clark control the tempo, run the offense, and be the primary decision maker. It's about stopping the steamrolling of her talent, the attempts to force Caitlin Clark into a box she has outgrown.
The two, that's your choices as the coach. Give her the keys and take credit, or take a hike. And, that was nice to see. And Kelsey Mitchell can play off Caitlin. Because once Caitlin gets everybody involved and Caitlin starts drawing the defense, she gives it to Kelsey, and Kelsey's got food in front of her. One-on-one, downhill. Ain't nobody guarding her in that scenario. Food.
This clip is the climax. The frustration is palpable. The choice offered to coach Stephanie White is a take-it-or-leave-it ultimatum. Orchestrate your entire offense around Caitlin Clark, or get out of the way. The analysts point out that when Caitlin Clark is given the keys, players like Kelsey Mitchell feast. They get food in front of them because the gravity of Caitlin Clark's threat warps the defense. This isn't just hypothetical, it's a strategic necessity. If you want to win, you ride the wave. You don't try to paddle against the tide. Courtney Williams' honesty provides the analytical backing for what the fans have known all along. Caitlin Clark is not just a star, she is the sun. Everything else, every player, every coach, revolves around her. Courtney Williams isn't just a basketball player, she's a truth teller in an era of manufactured diplomacy. Her refusal to downplay Caitlin Clark's talent has drawn a line in the sand. In a league struggling with an identity crisis, torn between respecting its own history and embracing its electric future, Courtney Williams chose the future. She validated Caitlin Clark. The narrative is changing. The excuses are running out. You can no longer dismiss Caitlin Clark as a product of hype when one of the game's toughest minds says, she's cold for real. The pressure is now on the rest of the WNBA. The code of silence has been broken. So, here's the question. Will the rest of the league follow Courtney Williams' lead and embrace the truth? Or will they continue to be defined by their inability to handle the greatness of Caitlin Clark? Let us know what you think in the comments.